Okay, this video will have to do with sorting using Excel. Now the whole key to sorting is having your information in a table. Now a table is basically defined as having your first row containing headers. Last name is a header, first name, house, all the way up to income. So once again, that first row would be called headers. In database talk, the headers are referred to as field names. The whole key is to have your headers in that first row. Beneath the headers are rows. Each row is numbered. It's also referred to as a record. So each row is a record. And that record is described by your headers or your field names. That said, let's look at this table. And if we go down throughout the table, we're going to see there's 42 rows of data, one of which is your header. A problem here is that when we come down to the end of the table, we can no longer see our headers. So what we want to do there right off is to go up into cell A2, and you want to be directly beneath your headers or field names. So we're in that cell A2. We're going to now go to the View tab and then freeze our panes. What we're going to see here is that we now have a line underneath our headers, and as we scroll down to the end of the document, we can still see our headers. That's a very important point, this idea of freezing your panes. Now, in order to sort this table, all you have to do next is that you can actually click anywhere within the table. A lot of times what I like to do is click directly beneath your headers, right click, and then go down to sort. Move your cursor over and go all the way down to custom sort. You want to get into the habit of using a custom sort. It gives you much more flexibility. Click on custom sort. We then end up getting a dialog box. A few things we want to make sure that we have. First off, we want to make sure we have a check mark next to my data has headers, which it does have. There's a check mark next to that, and now we're in business. It's up to us to decide how we're going to sort that table. And all you have to do is come in inside of this box. We're saying sort by. Click the down arrow, and what you're going to see is that all of our headers or field names are listed. So it's up to you to choose how in fact you're going to sort this table. Let's start off by sorting on our last name. Highlight it, left click it. A couple of things that we want to keep in mind is that we have the ability to sort from either A to Z, which would be ascending order. If we hit that down arrow, we would also have the ability to sort from Z to A, or in descending order. We're going to stick with A to Z. Click OK, and bingo, you can see right off that Excel has sorted all of our records by last name. Now if we want to change the sort, all we have to do once again is right click, sort, custom sort. We can go in here and change our fields. For instance, we may now want to do a multiple sort, and that's what I'm going to do, is a multiple sort. I'm going to sort first off by city. Then I'm going to add another level. I want a secondary sort. How you get that second level is by clicking on Add Level and then choose your next field. Hit the down arrow, and I want to do it by street. I want to add a third level. Click on Add Level and sort by house number. Click OK. Once again, what we can see is that Excel is quickly sorted by town, then alphabetically by street, and by house number. Extremely powerful. It's very quick. It's very easy to use. The whole key is to set your information up as a table. And a table is nothing more than having as your top row your headers and field names, and beneath that top row are your records, which are described by your field names and headers. Thank you.